And a man claiming to lead a rebel group in Syria has pledged allegiance to al-Qaeda. Mohammed al Julani is said to be the head of al-Nusra Front. In an audio clip, he's now declared allegiance to Ayman al-Zawahiri, the head of al-Qaeda. Al Jazeera cannot independently verify if it is a genuine recording. I'm going to talk to Joseph Kechichian about it, though. He is a political analyst joining us from Beirut. Talk us through this one, Joseph. A group like al-Nusra, a rebel group in Syria, already designated as a terrorist organization by the United States, links up with a group that many countries regard as a terrorist organization. How does this help the rebel cause in Syria?
It does not help the rebel cause at all. I think that what we are seeing is another manifestation of freelancers who are trying to give themselves relevance. Al-Jabha, Nusra al-Jabha has been around for about a year and a half, and its founding leader, Mohammed al Julani, has in fact distanced himself from any Islamic state associated with either al-Qaeda or with Iraq or others. But now we are seeing another individual come in and making a claim that in fact they are associated with al-Qaeda, which only indicates that there are too many freelancers roaming around Syria.
Does it affect the other groups, the FSA, the Syrian National Coalition? How does it bump them off course at all?
Well, the Syrian National Coalition leadership, Mohammed al Khatib and others, are in a dilemma. On the one hand, they need all the help they can get, militarily and otherwise on the ground. And Jabat al-Nusra rebels have in fact scored several very important hits. On the other hand, because of the association with extremism and the designation by the United States and others as a terrorist organization, this does not help a great deal. So the dilemma for Mohammed al Khatib and the other coalition leaders cannot be starker right now, and it will create additional problems in the future.
To what level was al-Nusra making a difference on the ground? You alluded to the fact that they've made some big hits in their, year-long existence. What difference were they making for the opposition side?
This is another one of those very murky situations. Now, we don't know all the facts, but we're assuming that, in fact, Jabat al-Nusra may have roughly 5,000 rebels working for it. And during the past year or so, again, this number is not verified, but during the past year or so, there have been 6 or 7 very major bombings that have been attributed to al-Jabha, al-Nusra members, or al-Nusra has claimed responsibility for. So therefore, we don't know exactly what kind of impact they have on the ground, but one cannot really dismiss the fact that they are active and they are making a presence.
Western reaction to this, I would think it would just be, I'm oversimplifying here, but almost I told you so. You know, they said they've designated them as a terrorist organization already. This backs it up. Would al-Nusra be terribly worried about that?
Well, at the end of the day, extremists are not going to win the battles on the ground. I think that the National Coalition leadership and the Free Syrian Army will have to put some kind of order really on the ground itself, and it is up to them to really muzzle these freelancers that are all over the place. Because when all is said and done, when there is a eventual change in the government, at that time, this is when the National Coalition leadership will be tested to find out whether or not it can control the Jabat al-Nusra and all other extremist movements.
Joseph Kechichian, always a pleasure. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.